New Orleans, a beautiful and unique city. I'm definitely proud to call it home. I attend a university of the same name, working on a master's in geophysics. So far, life has been really good to me. Within the last 5 years, I've hiked and camped out in many national parks spanning the western portion of the U.S. I've interned with the government, the #1 independent oil company in the world, and at a prestigious seismic acquisition and processing company over this summer. You can say that things are on the up and up. Well, summer of 2005, things began to change rapidly. I come home from my Houston internship to start school again in a new campus job, creating websites. At the end of the week, my friend gets a phone call from his mom. This should have been my first clue. She's in a panic and trying to get him to understand how bad this hurricane may be. He's calm, so I'm calm. We've been through these things many times before. It's Saturday morning and my mom calls, but I'm down in the French Quarter to pick up a DVD and to later go by a nearby party. She wants me to come home because they're leaving for Dallas to evacuate. The French Quarter is virtually empty. It's like the beginning of a horror movie. I go to the party at around 6. The only people that are there are 2. I stay for a while, go home and pack my laptop, my camera, and a week's worth of clothes. It won't be that bad, I think to myself. I leave, and it's smooth sailing down the I-10 due to the counter and directed flow. I make it to my parents' house late at night. On Sunday, we repair the house, and then we leave. We make it to Dallas at 2 a.m. The hurricane strikes at 4 a.m. I'm there for 2 weeks, and during that time, we get aid from the Red Cross, different churches, and FEMA. Texas has really come through. I email the company that I was interning with over the summer, and then I head on to Houston. While in Houston, Rita is coming, and I try to evacuate. Try is the operative word here. 2 miles per hour traffic, and no gas for over 200 miles. I've been on the road for over 36 hours straight with no sleep. I feel like a hazard to anyone on the road, but I've come this far, so I can't quit now. This is a total cluster you know what, and I literally feel like I'm ready to die. After that ordeal is over, I go back to New Orleans to visit my mom and dad and to see if there's anything salvageable in my apartment. I live right across the street from the London Street Canal, along the levee, and across the street from the university. From the looks of things, the levee breached, punching holes in nearby homes and filling the area with water. I return to my apartment and it doesn't look good at all. The rest of the city is worse, as toxic water was once up to the ceiling of most homes and businesses. Those who refused to leave were found, but not alive. The university is closed indefinitely and no one is allowed on campus. I return to Houston with a new perspective on life. Water, something we need to survive, like the air we breathe, and it can also end lives and dreams. If I had a magic wand, I'd warn everybody about what's to come, fix the most tragic events as they occurred, and kept the death toll at 0. But we all know that when you do something positive, something negative has to happen somewhere else, and vice versa. Call it karma. This will balance things. And maybe I'd be that positive force against the negative event. Disaster 1603 Katrina.